Welcome back to CGN. It's Bobby G. Delighted to be joined today by Veronika Kedronova from Kent State University. Good morning,
Hi, good morning.
Veronika.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, right. Thanks for coming out. And I know it's a busy time of year. You just finished your fall semester. You're getting ready for finals and tests and stuff. So appreciate you taking a few minutes. Congratulations on what's been so far an unbelievable college career. You're a junior. Wanted to back up a little bit and ask you if you could start out by telling us a little bit about growing up in the Czech Republic and playing golf and how you got so good.
Yeah. Okay. So I started playing because of my brother. He's 8 years older. So I kind of grew up on the golf course. And I started playing when I was 8, though, because it took a little bit of time. And then my parents wanted me to do other sports other than golf. And then, as one does, I always wanted to beat my brother and be better and then like do whatever he did. So, like, when I was around 12, I started to practice and then take it like really, like, I was focused on it. So that's kind of how I got started.
What year were you when you finally beat him?
I don't know because it's so hard because every time we play a chipping game, he beats me even now, which is ridiculous.
Wow.
But I think I was like 15. It took a while. He's good.
I'm sure. So growing up there, what's golf like in the Czech Republic, if you don't mind opening up and sharing a little bit about, playing golf there and learning your skills.
So I mean, it's way smaller. Not a lot of people play golf, but I was really lucky. We had a small 9-hole course, like right in the small town I live in. I live so far away from Prague as well. It's like 4 hours away. So, but the course was nice, and then we have a great federation and the national team who like support us really well. So, like, they help us in every way we can. They can.
Great. And then you played in high school, I assume, or
Yeah, we don't have high school teams, so it's all individual up until you
so it's
try to get to college in the US.
so it's the you play on the Czech national team then?
Yeah, you play on a national team and then you have your own club and you play the Czech team championship and like under 18 championship for your own club every year.
And I know you won that. Yeah,
Yeah, we yeah, I did. Yeah.
amazing. So then you start thinking about going to school in the United States and obviously trying to play golf. So can you talk to us? And we have a lot of younger um, national and international students and in high school and juniors that are contemplating following your career path. So if you wouldn't mind sharing a little bit about your thought process, being from the Czech Republic and how A, why you came to the US and B, how you selected Kent State.
Mhm. So it's a natural path from it. Like if you're in Czech or like if you're international from Europe, it's very a normal way to go to college in the US. Because if you stay in your country, like for my reason, like if I would stay in Czech, my golf career would kind of end because the school is very demanding. There are people who are doing it, but it's so hard. And like if you really want to play golf, you go to the US. And then I picked Kent State because I just emailed a bunch of schools, whatever, try to get recruited. I wasn't really high in rankings when I got recruited, so I didn't have a lot of offers. But Coach Van Dam was willing to give me a chance, and I really liked his approach. He was really like honest with me. He was like, "You're not good enough, but I think you can be good enough," and I loved that. Like I was like,
Yeah,
"Yes,
well, you
please."
certainly showed him. I mean, you showed out your freshman year. You were the MAC freshman of the year. So I think you definitely had a chip on your shoulder when he said you're not good enough. But let's just talk about back up first. Like, how difficult was it, you know, um, leaving your family, your parents, and your siblings, which we'll talk about in a minute. But how hard was it to come over, get situated, and then go right into competition? What did you
It
do?
was
How'd you deal with that?
it was like I was missing my family a lot. English was a big problem. Like I was fluent in English before I got here, but my brain hurt from old English throughout the day. It's like I can't do this. And I had days where I couldn't even like say what I wanted to say, like figure out how to, you know, promote my thoughts or whatever. But it was kind of I was so excited to play, and, like, I was so excited to have a team and then have the support, and then the facilities are, like, so good. I don't think I've ever seen anything like it, and then, like, people love golf here, and I was just so excited that I was running on that until about Christmas. Like, I didn't even stop to think about that anything is bad because everything was so good.
Now, when you were a freshman, were there any other international players that on the team, or were you the only one?
Yeah, we had a girl from Thai. We had a girl from Japan, girl from Spain, one from Netherlands. We're a very international team, so I think that helped for sure as well.
Yeah. You were like the UN of the MAC conference.
Yeah.
So you I just want to go back to your family. So obviously you said your brother, um, is a time in the interview where I give the opportunity to you to kind of show your gratitude, appreciation, talk about your two parents, your mother and your father. And I know you're the youngest in your family, but maybe you talk about your older brothers and your sister.
Yeah, I mean, I wanna thank my mom for always supporting me, always being there for me, no matter what, believing in me, even in my bad rounds, my good rounds. Uh, she's there every day for me, and it helps. I wouldn't be where I am without her. And then I wanna thank my dad for supporting me in everything I do as well, and, like, wanting me to be best version I am. And then my brother, it was my number one fan, and he always cheers me on, and he always pushes me, and he always promotes me, so and, like, for everything he taught me in golf as well.
Great. That's beautiful. I'm sure they'll be watching and I'm sure they'll appreciate that. So that was really cool. So you had a great freshman year. You also, besides being the MAC freshman of the year, you also qualified for the NCAA championships as an individual. How cool was that? Tell us about that.
It was so cool. I have a teammate who did that her freshman year, and it was a big thing my freshman year that she did it, and I was like, "Wow, that sounds so amazing. I wanna do that too." So, before the regionals, that's all I was thinking about. I was like, "I'm gonna play well, and I'm gonna play in the nationals no matter what." Like, I want the team to play in the nationals, but I wanna do it too. Like, I wanna be as cool as Leon is. And then it kinda happened, and I couldn't believe it because, like, how many times do you set a dream or a goal and you, like, really push for it, and then it actually happens on your first try? So, it was amazing. It was everything I wanted for my freshman year.
That's great. And you obviously played a lot over that summer after your freshman year because you came back your sophomore year in 24, 25. And not that you need to repeat yourself, but you were the MAC golfer of the year, not just MAC freshman year, but and then you became the MAC golfer of the year. You were named to the All MAC first team and academic. Um, you were 5-time MAC golfer of the week. You won two tournaments, the Red Ryder and the Maryland Smith at -7 and -5. You had 8 top 15 finishes. You led the team in scoring. Did you finally convince your coach that you were a good golfer by the end of your sophomore year?
I think so. I think he thinks I'm a good golfer now. I mean, I know it.
So it was your sophomore year. Was there anything that you did over the summer, or was it just that first year of a lot of competitions that you were able to really get that much better over a couple months?
I think I knew what was happening. I knew how it's gonna work. We had 5 freshmen incoming that year, and I really wanted to, like, earn my spot on the team. That's, like, kinda what I thought about. And then I had, like, a really bad tournament before I left in the summer where, like, I was winning, and then I was winning by a lot, and then I lost the tournament. I was 2nd. And it kinda, like, gave me that chip on the shoulder that, like, I wanted to prove to myself that I'm good, and then I'm like that I can do it and play great, and I had so much fun that year.
So I don't want to be negative about what you just said. So I'm going to turn it into a positive as I often do. But what did you learn from that tournament you didn't play well in that you were leading? What were the lessons learned that you could share with some of our younger members of our audience?
That even if you're winning, you can win by a lot more. Like, it's not job's not done until it's done. Like until you're holding the trophy, or like until the last ball falls in the cup, you're not finished. Like it's never done.
So during that round, I want to get into your mental game a little bit. Like when a shot doesn't go well, or you get a bad bounce or a bad break, or interview we did the other day, same round, player had hit the ball just in the first cut of rough on his drive on the first hole. They couldn't find the ball. Then he had two other shots, great drives on tough driving holes, and they both landed in the divot. How do you put those things out of your mind and focus on the next shot? What do you do that you could share with our audience?
I like to think that I do golf because I love it, and there's no I have to or this happened to me. Everything that happens to me, I can decide how it affects me. So it's based on my attitude. So I really like to think that if I, let's say, miss a green and it's my fault, and I think, okay, I get to chip. That's why I practice chipping. I get to chip. And then if I hit a bad chip, I'm like, okay, I get to try to hold this 15 footer. Like I get to do those things rather than I have to, or oh, this happened to me. Now I need to say something.
Great. Thank you for sharing. That's a great answer. So then in your junior year right now, I mean, you had an amazing fall. You picked up right where you let off. You played in all four tournaments. You won the Canadian Collegiate. You represented your country in the 2025 World Amateur Team Championships in Singapore. Um, you captured fifth, your fifth career win at the Landfall Tradition with the phenomenal rounds of 68, 70, and 65. You've already been named MAC Golfer of the Week. You fired a 6 under 66 in an opening round at the Canadian Collegiate. You earned an exemption to 2026 CPKC Women's Open from that victory. And you're just, back at it for fall. So what's in store for the spring? What are your goals and personal goals and teams objectives for this spring semester?
I wanna I wanna be the best I can for the team no matter what. Like I want them to know that no matter what happens, I'll be there and I'll play good and like be a stable part of our team. And I really want our team to get to the nationals. We have it. We have such a great team this year, and I think we can do it. And I think it's time we do it because I haven't been there with the team yet. And then I want to just all I did this fall was have fun and enjoy it and be in the present. And I kind of found myself again in golf because I had rough summer again. But I want to do that for spring as well. Like just enjoy the moment, be where I am. I mean, I get to travel with amazing people, so and just enjoy that.
Well, I know you're a good student and studying hard. Uh, are you maybe it's a little premature, but are you thinking about after next year? Are you thinking of going pro, or are you thinking of something else?
Yeah, I wanna try to go pro. Not try to go pro. I wanna try to get the best I can and then go pro.
Okay, great.
That would be a dream of mine for sure.
Okay. Well, last question, which is kind of fun. We like and we tabulate these answers, so no pressure. But I was curious as to what's your favorite karaoke song?
Okay. I think you had to get this answer before because there's only one correct answer. It's correct, and it's Dancing Queen by
Yeah.
ABBA.
Okay. Well, we're currently tabulating our list. Hopefully it'll be out by the first of the year, and we'll see how that ranks. So we'll look forward to seeing how high that goes. But just want to know we're big fans of you and of Kent State. We collaborate a lot with them, and we really appreciate your time today. We're 100% in your corner and pulling for you and rooting for you, and only want the best for you and Kent State. And thanks again. It was a pleasure chatting with you today.
Thank you so much.